make sure that you trust and you believe your partner will say yes to you on the night. So finally we selected one couple. The guy came, the partner didn't know of anything of a sort. He just needed to come along with a ring. We had prepared the grounds, decor, everything, music, food. So he just came in, surprised the woman, popped the question, and the woman said, yes, I will marry you.
They didn't know each other?
No, they knew each other, but the woman didn't know he was going to propose to her. Yeah. So the proposal happened last night.
Yeah, and those things did happen.
Oh,
but I'm organizing to be mommy.
Oh, I said, we are sorted though. You are sorted.
My first happy intense.
Oh, Andy, you are sorted. We know you are sorted.
Adam, why?
You are sorted.
Welcome.
Thank you, bro.
Everything good.
Oh, by the
yesterday you took your wife out.
Oh, yes. He took her in.
Okay, sir.
Out and in. They went out and they went in.
All right. But what are you hiding? Didn't you take your wife out?
Didn't you?
God is my strength.
And after that, you took her in.
God is my strength.
I said, God is my
you look very frail this morning. Very, very frail.
That's your imagination.
You've lost.
You will explain tire.
You've lost energy.
Okay. Adam, could you come to Kwamna's event?
No, I couldn't. I was monitoring from afar.
Okay. I saw you from afar.
Yes. I enjoyed every bit of what I witnessed, from your performance to Becca to Kwabena. Oh my God, Efia.
Okay, I think I left before Efia came in. Yesterday she killed it.
I tell you, Efia.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
I saw George Quay post something.
Yes. He said Efia is something I forgot.
Yeah, I think Efia is fire or something. Yeah. What a talent.
She was there.
I've been looking for she.
She was there.
Yvonne Ohinijan?
Yeah, so it was Kwabena who brought her on stage. She spoke and did a few lines of some of her old songs, and it was beautiful seeing her on stage.
I'm looking for she.
She's around.
She is
She's
around.
In Ghana, yeah.
She
is in Ghana.
Oyema, look for me. I need you badly.
She.
Oh, wow. Because she must be on the library.
Yeah, she must be on the library.
Yeah. Wow. What happened to Pauline Ojo? I saw Pauline Ojo. Was she on stage?
No, she wasn't. Okay, I didn't. As of the time I got to the
no. Because I left when Kwabena was performing.
Okay. Because I saw you when I came.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you came, I was performing.
Yes. Just
okay.
At the tail end. You were ending the performance.
Mm-hmm. But kudos, man. On a Wednesday, and the place was packed.
Yeah.
Good attendance.
Yeah.
Great attendance. I wasn't expecting it at all.
It was a statement, actually. I think Kwabena should thank God for how far he's come. Because, it got to a time, his career, if I should say, took a nosedive when he went on a hibernation of a sort.
Hibernation, but not a nosedive.
Then people started, having a certain perception about him, especially when he carried himself in a certain way. You remember that period. That particular attitude and the whole lifestyle kind of gave him a sort of image outside. And I think gradually he's been able to win back the love that he had in the hearts of people.
I think Kwabena, yesterday I was telling Bridash that now he looks very mature.
Yes.
And he's growing handsomely.
Yeah.
Charlie. Oh man.
I'm happy for Kwabena's progress in the industry and how far he's come. He's one of the best vocalists, I tell you.
Charlie.
I tell you.
And you know one thing about that? I mean, most of his colleagues admire, his vocal strength.
Yes, yeah.
That's one beautiful thing. Yeah. And people appreciate his quality. He's awesome. He's very good.
And the entire organization, Image Bureau,
Charlie,
I doff my hat for them. The state, the sex,
props.
the creative, how do you call it?
The props.
Yes. The creative direction of everything on it was just fantastic.
George Quay
and his crew, they're doing so much.
Always killing.
They're doing the most, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, feel like came in that the president has reshuffled his was some of the ministers. No, Bizo.
Yeah.
And it has affected our industry. Now, our industry was led by Honorable Mr. Awal Mohammed. Yesterday, it came out that he's been changed. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal has been changed and now replaced by Honorable Andrew Egyapa Mercer.
Mufasa. Mufasa.
DJ Slim
The streets is
watching.
is crawling.
Mufasa.
The streets has been missing in action.
Oh, the street with the monitor. No, with the monitor from afar.
I said, oh, you should goggles.
Slim DJ.
Yeah. Yesterday he said he was coming to the concert. I waited and this guy wouldn't show up.
But I wanted a lady to come along with them.
Be like,
I don't get
the
some.
appointments he was booking.
What happened to the lady you were with the other
They
day?
kept cancelling the appointment.
The one we saw at the eatery. The place we went to buy the food.
Oh, no, she's booked though.
Oh,
May I be the foster friend?
be a book.
She receives money and information through me.
I be like you were late
Yeah.
in booking.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
do that,
But if there's a lady listening, I'm available
Ladies,
for
ladies,
the next Thursday.
is Paco Rich around?
I'll be
I'll
lying.
be like.
Listeners, I'm dashing 1,000 Ghana cedis this morning. Star 281 hash. Click option 5. 1,000 Ghana cedis one kwan. Tomorrow I'm dashing 2,000.
Physical.
Today be 1,000 Ghana. And now yesterday all your expenses no they all she in your net fashion. 1,000 Ghana. DJ Slim subet me the kakra account.
Physical.
Click star 281 hash and let's go. Okay, now Honorable Andrew Egyapa Mercer is the replacement or the new Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture. Adam, let me start with you. How good is this? And how bad could it be?
Mr. Dusty, I honestly, the reshuffle has really come very late. Most political commentators, including the venerable Professor Ajiman,
Akosa.
Professor Bafo
Ajiman.
Yeah, they have all said it has come late because now if you look at the calendar, we are in election year. We are 10 months away but by June, the political activities, campaign and other things will kick in. And Andrew Egyapa Mercer is a member of parliament for Sekondi who took over Papa also and Kuma in 2016. Definitely, he is going because he had the last election. He had a very stiff competition. So, I mean, somebody who is a member of parliament and by June he's going to kickstart. I'm sure he's going to at least follow up most of the things the former minister has put in place because it will be too late for him to try and reinvent the wheel. So he's clearly going to go by it. And if you look at Dr. Awal, I mean, during his tenure, what he did, his pursuit was more of, trying to bring in a lot of visitors. He went to the UK to launch the Visit Ghana or I want to get the name correctly. He was in UK
Destination Ghana.
To launch the Destination Ghana project, and he did a lot of things which were in line with tourism, and I wasn't surprised that during his tenure, tourism moved from fourth GDP contributor to the third after cocoa and gold. So, he's somebody who was more of, ensuring that the enterprises in tourism had a certain boost. And, one of the things he said during his primaries, vetting, was the studios. And what he said about the studio was that the studio will help the movie and the music industry for them to, improve on the work they are doing. However, that kind of, because when he was speaking, he had a lot of belief in that. Unfortunately, we didn't see that happened. And it was also his dream that tourism between 2024 and 2025 will move from third GDP contributor to one by outweighting cocoa and gold. We are in 2024. Maybe he was going to put in place some measures to ensure that those things come into fruition. However, the president, who has been given that power by the Constitution, thought otherwise. And I'm asking, like, this sector, within this space of time, we've had Katrina Feko, we have Barbara Tinjesi, we've had Dr. Awal, and now we have Andrew Egyapa Mercer. What at all is the vision there that those who are coming there are not able to articulate that vision, which makes the president dissatisfied with them?
My question was, good or bad?
Yeah,
Maybe I didn't go for it.
Yes, maybe Odiaba, because it's like the president is dissatisfied with all of these things which have been done within this time. And within 10 months, it will be, if he's dissatisfied by all of these people, look at the ample time they had. And now you bring somebody who is going to kickstart campaigns like June, then I do not see.
It's not even been vetted yet.
Yes, and now as at February, Parliament came up with new standing orders, and with the new standing orders, the select committee who vets the ministers will be chaired by the minority, and also they will bring in people who understand the space in which they are vetting the minister. And this is why we need more people in creative in Parliament, because if they send a lot of people who do not understand the space, it will affect the vetting. For me, Andy, if you look at the ample time given to others and they have not been able to do much, if you look at the short space of time given to Mr. Egyapa Mercer, I'm not expecting too much of wonders and other things from him. Most of the promises, if you go by the manifesto, have not been fulfilled, and these promises are not just something you can easily do within 2 months or three. So
okay,
I'm indifferent about Mr. Egyapa Mercer. I think he's just coming to ensure that the sector is not left without a minister till the end of the year.
Before we go to the promises, let me hear from Kwame.
I think, just as Adam said, I think he's occupying space till December when we go for elections.
Do you know of his track record? Does he?
I know he has a law background.
Yes, law background, that's fine.
Yeah.
But what about tourism, arts and culture, where he's going to oversee?
Yeah.
Because look, if you ask me to become...
Excuse
me?
He was the Deputy Minister of Energy before.
No, listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah, we are listening.
If you place me at the helm of affairs of the GFA,
yeah,
for somebody like Andy Dusty, GFA, I say, like what?
Awal didn't have any.
He was a business person.
Any tourism culture background. If I stand to be corrected, but he was appointed Minister of Tourism and Culture. Deputized
was a business
by
apart from that,
who is an industry person,
a trained journalist from.
Thank you.
Okay, so media.
Yes. He fits somewhere. So please,
MD of graphic.
Yes.
Yeah. He knew our industry.
Sure.
And that was why some people who had info of his background were disappointed that, Charlie, with you and somebody like Marco Kumante, this would be a great team.
Yeah.
Knowing that the man calls the shots, and Mark, with his knowledge and all the experiences he had, Charlie, will be in full flight. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And that is why I'm taking you through. That's why I'm asking about
I understand.
Egyapa. that Mr. Mercer, what is his background regarding our industry? Yes, he's a lawyer. He had something to do with energy and with all the background. But how well does he know the industry? Is he just a politician, or he is going to work with a team, or this time everything will be pulled, or Mark will be pulling the strings, and then the man will just be certified? Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, all of these boxes are not ticked yet.
Yeah, maybe in terms of administration, he will be the head. And obviously, there are directors in the ministry. There are CEOs in the ministry. We have Akwesi Agyemang, who is doing so well for Ghana Tourism Authority. When you go to Commission on Culture, we have Nana Otuowa Champon. Creative Arts Agency, we have Jankroma Akufo-Addo.
Why did you pause?
I want to pronounce the name well.
So pronounce it well.
Jankroma Akufo-Addo. Yeah. So we have all these people in the ministry. We have directors in the ministry. I believe that in as much as he may not be an industry person.
Which shots
is a deputy.
Which shots do they call at the ministry? Matter of fact, that is the pinnacle.
Yeah.
That is their mother. Matter of fact.
Honestly, if you ask me, I don't expect anything. I have low expectations when it comes to this new appointment, because just as Adam said, how many months do we have to the end of this year?
Do you need,
and how much can they do within this period? The only thing I may not be surprised if they are able to do is when finally they pass the airline for the film fund and it becomes operational. Last year, Juliet Asante told us that this year the fund will be established. That is one thing. And maybe if they're able to also pass the airline for the Creative Arts Act, that as well.
Because with the film fund, and even yesterday, Socrates made it quite clear that they were this close to.
Yes. Juliet said that, I think, just a few months ago. And also, if they are able to put up just one amphitheater, just finish the Kumasi one, if they're able to do that,
okay,
beyond that, I don't think they can deliver on any of the promises.
Some few checks I made indicate that they're very close to completion.
The theater,
the amphitheaters,
very, very close, right?
Both.
And then the one Kumasi told us about it.
I don't know about the other regions, but I think Kumasi and Accra are almost complete. I think Fly Nimaboy has been to one of the events to inspect.
Okay. So maybe the foundation has been laid down for Andrew Ejakwa Mercer already. All that he needs to do is to occupy that position and then make sure that the people behind also support him to achieve whatever they want to achieve. In the meantime, we're still marking them by their promises and what they told us they would do. They've not been able to do. I have little hope in how much of that they're going to do. I just mentioned a few that I'm expecting them to be able to finish up before we go for elections or before they go out of power, or before maybe possibly we change government. Let me say it like that. So yes, nothing much really from this whole reshuffle. It is just the same old administration structures. We're just hoping that maybe they're able to deliver on a few of the promises that they made to us in 2020.
Slim.
Godfather. Godfather, I'm not expecting anything new. I side with my brother, my two brothers, Kwame and Adam. However, I think we also look at it we should look at it from a collective level as a ruling government and the promises that they made, not individual people occupying the various positions. I also believe that we have directors within the ministry that have the knowledge to help Mr. Mercer, even if in the rarest case of him not having enough knowledge about how the system works and all that. There are so many directors within to help. However, my question is,
someone just said to me a message is so funny. He says, this world is full of idiots. Distribute strategically so you can meet at least one per day.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can meet one per day. In fact, I'm extending a question. But we have an issue, Godfather. We have an issue of continuity in this country, and that has been a problem since, time immemorial. People who occupy various positions tend to look at it from a political angle where they want to achieve stuff that they can use in order to win elections. So anytime we are developing the country, we are looking at it from the point where we want to win an election with it, or want to use it as a tool to win an election. Looking at the time frame left for the next election, there's no way this man can do anything.
Campaign they start June.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've checked the central region where he's from.
No, Western.
The Western region where he's from. The Western is a swing, region.
Yeah.
It doesn't belong to the MPP. It doesn't belong to the NDC. It depends on the current.
It's Faso.
And the last competition,
the last election was very close.
The man needs to be at post with all level of energy. Charlie, topmost energy to deliver and win election.
Yeah,
so I don't expect anything. Maybe what Kwame said, maybe a airline and push you to get it. But then some of the people that we even trusted in the administration, directors or even deputy ministers that we even trusted in the administration. Godfather Omoko we've seen the ins and outs of it. We talked about the Kumasi amphitheater being near completion. I don't know, Godfather, when was the last time you had a conversation or you saw pictures of the process? I don't know if you've seen it. Recently, when will be an Godfather?
No, but okay. I know it's progressing beautifully.
I've requested for the current pictures, and I'll share that with you.
I would want to go there tomorrow.
Okay.
And Godfather,
the one in Accra?
No, Kumasi.
I'll go to Kumasi and
I wouldn't want to make any statement on radio right now on that would, but
yeah, we need to get evidence.
Yeah, if we put it out here right now, it's no good look. I mean, for our own deputy minister to be on radio talking about the fact that we will be able to complete this thing as of June or July last year. I mean, we are in. You understand? Say everything has been fabricated and all that. So let's not.
Has disappointed them.
The only thing this ministry successfully have been able to do or has been able to do would be the fact that they've been able to push a lot of attention on Ghana, and there's been key, stakeholders involved in that, that agenda. I.e., let's not forget about the contribution of Sarkodie that sparked the whole movement. If you ask me, I would say Sarkodie started the BET speech.
It was very, very,
very, very. Sure. So the continuity for this wonderful gentleman who's about to take post would be successful execution of December in Ghana 2024, which I do doubt that.
I know
day because it's an election year.
December the
votes. So when a boss they come
and they are bringing Move Africa. Okay. Global Citizen Festival partnering government to bring Move Africa this
Global Citizen is coming back.
But with a different program.
So Godfather, all that when I want a bold gentleman good day there do we say good day sign or when a gentleman or sign
Mark go.
Yeah, but just it being flow of information, Chairman go talk say Charlie, and then when you sign my no assign, then you go move on. That's always.
And luckily for him, Mark will not be contesting.
So Mark won't be contesting.
He lost the primary.
Lost so luckily for you.
No, for him, the minister.
So Mark would have ample time to work.
Sure. Now that the main boss has left, if the what was his name? The Airbano is not abreast of stuff we do.
Yeah,
Mark would tire rough.
But that has always been our issue, Godfather.
Because in this case,
that has always been our issue.
Except if he agrees that he is new.
There are several people occupying ministerial positions in this country. I hate to do politics this morning, but there are several people occupying
feel free
ministerial positions that have zero idea of what that ministry entails. Zero.
I agree.
Zero idea. But then we find ourselves in that situation again because there are party people that needs to be satisfied one way or the other in order to enable them for the next election.
At whose expense? Then you go and work.
See a G independence we any di and share reverse. Ya kosa. Yeah, you reverse atom. Yeah, kosa. It will never change. There's nothing new that will happen. Yeah.
Reverse atom.
Yeah.
I don't think we've gone reverse. Though. We've made a few strides.
Okay, so
I think we should revel in the few things we've been here.
So mention them right now.
I think
for the purposes of this discussion, mention
reverse
some of
is
them.
a bit dehumanizing. Reverse is a bit.
How?
I say crack.
Your country had balance of trade deficiency from day one. Deficit from day one, and you are talking about gains maybe.
You've not had any amenities that you didn't have many
the
years
country ago. From independence go further, then we get money.
But then
from that, no. But I'm just saying.
Talking
so
about
what makes a country? What makes a country
infrastructure?
Rich? Infrastructure. Oh, so you are telling me?
But when I was growing up, we didn't have most of the roads tarred, but I think today most of them are tarred. So we can't say we've gone back totally.
Sir.
But
Kwame,
so if I know okay.
Oh, that's it.
Hey, making it. But if you tie your roads, that's an achievement.
Oh, but Andy Dusty, who can socio-economic development? You cannot just say.
No,
one
I do understand you.
No, but
when you say you're core reverse, it means we've not achieved
anything.
Our pace has been slow.
If you say the pace is slow, I would agree. But to say that totally you're core reverse,
well,
I think
I agree
it's
with
something
you.
that we.
It's
not a reality actually.
Kwame, that's why. The type of Ghana or the Ghana way they live in be different from what they live in.
A coaching say
no, but I'm just saying where my argument is coming from. I'm sure you do not get it.
Okay.
I'm saying it's a right.
Reverse. No, kind of with them.
They kind with them because it's true. Right from independence, there's been several governments, and of course we are looking at continuity. That is the main thing. Say if this minister is off, the next minister that takes the position. But they want to continue to make sure that we have a smooth transition and all that. Yeah. That is what we're talking about.
Sure.
But then compare previous governments from independence. I mean, even before independence, the colonial regime, development, friend saying, I've forgotten the name. They had some development plan. But then even colonial masters, full Robert transfer or no launching development plan. So that has always been a problem.
Have you seen any pictures of, let's say, the 60s or the 50s?
I've seen a lot of them.
Compare them to now.
No,
what do you say?
Yes, okay, I'll compare. It was black and white. Now it's color.
So then if you are doing comparison, then let's compare Ghana to other countries that attain independence virtually around the same time. Let's do that comparison.
That comparison.
Ghana had independence in 57.
No,
Nigeria had it in what? In 60 or 59.
The vehicle analysis. Car now tell say yeah they call reverse. Your car Malaysia. One can see any on mine being
it's Malaysia. We attain the same independence.
I understand.
Yeah, Malaysia.
I understand.
And
you know what you are doing.
No.
You know what you are doing.
Comparing the type of resources, the natural resources that we have as against that of Malaysia. Let's not do that.
See, menu work class. What I say? Now say yes, I'm not 70%. When you're 50%. Now Kofia, near say, me say, Esan say, Kwame does 70%. You are worthless.
No,
that's the same thing you are doing.
No,
what I say? No matter what progress you make, just because you are being compared to somebody else.
Comparatively, we attain independence on the same day. With this country, Malaysia. Adam, correct me.
That is actually a very wrong way of measuring your development. Measure your development
according to what?
With your resources.
Okay.
So with what you have. Don't measure your resources with. Don't measure your success. Listen. Don't measure your success with somebody else's success.
They had less.
Measure your success with your pace.
No,
how you are going.
The people of Malaysia had less. And
the yardstick you are using is what is making your whole analysis.
If I'm going by my simple social studies,
I'm not saying, sir, we've done so well as a country, but the
but we've not gone reverse.
We've gone back.
Okay,
we've not gone back.
It is not true.
Right.
It is not true.
Slim, Nana Kwame says. Nana Kwame works with Nisi Pharmacy. He says, "Tell DJ Slim I said I have one lady B for him."
Thank you very much, my brother. Nyame Israel.
Kwame does it here.
Nyame adwuma ne ye wa ha na mo chiche ma.
Kwame does it here, babe.
Ono so owo bi dada. Owo bi dada.
Kwa sorry dem.
Owo bi dada.
Am betumi aka cho Sandy tena ha Bomodian the brass and Hama baby.
Kwe.
But
what I preaching
Bible
lessons near the
but the who and mampe.
We'll taste in him.
No, the who and mampe.
We'll taste in him.
Okay. In a case where we've been called to pray, Charlie will be a bompayo, Charlie heated prayer. Metimanina, just say the original manim no. Now I'm saying this temptation. I know where this is coming from. I know. While blinding me view cry.
Aish. Only to any home.
And see, I'm saying, Uncle, be
now when did you want your could be a way about to sing to the
By one uncle.
Oh, training here might be me training figures.
Your man, oh, Tremino, and no crack. Facts now, oh, Tremino.
Listeners,
you are doing.
Charlie, quickly, let's listen to promises made by Dr. Wow.
Why be there?
Oh,
but let me tell you, you are winning 1,000 Ghana cedis. 1,000 Ghana cedis for your Thursday, throwback Thursday. When you throw back to what you did yesterday, now she said Nepa unya 1,000 ashimwa. Charlie.
Well, for like some of us were in the household, nothing happened. Give us 0.
You DJ Slim.
So
oh, no.
Click *281 hash. Spintex basket goil filling station. Penna, Ade Penna.
Hey, Ade Penna.
Penna says I should. Masahade. Okay. Listeners, let's listen to Dr. Awao.
Chairman, one of the unique selling positions of Ghana is our rich cultural heritage, our music, our dance, our folklore. We will pay more attention to the development of this sector. Like I said earlier, we cannot have an effective tourism drive without strengthening our arts and cultural basis. As I mentioned earlier, already we are securing 50 million cedis if given the nod to support players in the creative art industry. That will help them build their competencies. We are also going to ensure that we have the National Arts and Culture Festival, an annual Arts and Culture Festival from across the regions to Accra to make it a national event. There will be regional ones and national ones. Also, we're going to set up, as I said before, when given the opportunity by this August House, a national studio to develop a new mini-series, a $20 million national studio to develop mini-series for the country. Because the content we have, as I said, is all foreign. When we develop it, we also want to work with this house, and I want to play this out that would soon come with, for you to help us, that prime time on television stations, work along with the private media house, 7% of content should be local, between 7 and 10 p.m. prime times, and then further. But the way to do it, also have the local content. So the studios help develop the music, the films, and make Ghana attractive and the music and film hub of West Africa. When we do that, we're not going to guarantee jobs and resources. We're going to build our culture and make sure that our children grow up with the culture that we inherited from our great-grandparents. I want to assure the House that with your support, this is what we intend to do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You guys, would you thank me?
Thank you very much. Thank you
at
very
least
much.
For the vase gift.
Yeah.
I gave you a gift.
Thank you very much.
What for
Right,
Emfa?
Appetizing.
Emfa.
Pakori Chabem.
Emfa.
All be lie.
It be set up.
It's set up.
And ye say. Something as simple as the broadcasting bill. And then we had industry players going or mounting a podium right here in Ghana to talk about Play Ghana.
All be lie.
Meanwhile, your boy we are here and nipa ni benya ni sika free.
All be lie.
All be lie.
All be lie. Oh, Dr. Awa, wakasai bebre. But in some kind do na say a party no any swadi huno. Into no ni wa sela ni weba na onto aso. Yeah. Yeah, the Nyankopon eja wo.
Let's just keep paying them.
Money and to ye. Na industry nko ye. Amen.
Do you think our new minister can continue or fulfill these promises?
Some of the promises are so heavy for him to fulfill within the space left for
To
him.
take a miracle.
So he will do what he can do.
I think the
That's
best
what I believe.
the best that can be done within this time frame would be the allies.
Yeah.
The
these-
creative in
Yeah.
Even say awa
best that
nankasa
can be
mpo na ɛwɔ hɔ koraa na ɔmo ntumi achieve. So it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even about new awa nankasa mpo na ɛwɔ hɔ a saa nneɛma bebree na ɔmo kan nyinaa.
But the allies could be,
I know they make
if all media houses,
Yeah.
if all stakeholders
I mentioned
would drum some of these things.
I think
If we are
these
able to
things
drum
that
it
they could-
and then
they could
it picks some
implement,
form
but-
of heat, then
Heat.
yeah, it picks some form of heat.
But because they were
They'll
they
be
were
able to
over
do that.
ambitious in their manifesto promises, the things were big, huge. Convention center at Labadi, kind of saying. Trade fair.
Trade fair.
side. Kona Korea, Upsala, Mumubura.
Kaka.
Yeah, maybe 20 years to come. Marine driving and so still
It's impossible.
Charlie.
What for that? It's impossible. Let's.
Can't compare that couldn't be near any just
Just say, like too many things. As a,
that is
eh,
Plus, there's also heat in the system.
we more shit and it don't say we more shit. Hey, if he come on me nana.
just say me. Okay, let me try and read some comments. Let me just say me. Just say, me dream who I'm in tears. It's like, okay. Love G says, with Andrew Kofi Japan Mercer's appointment as the new Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, there may be shifts in priorities and strategies within the ministry. It's essential to assess whether the promises made by Dr. Awal, the previous minister, will still be pursued, modified, or replaced under the new leadership. This transition should signal leadership. This transition could signal changes in direction or a continuation of existing initiatives depending on Mercer's vision and the government's overall strategy. Rockmaster says, we've proven with evidence Ghana is the place to be every December. We should talk about number. If minister gives out cash, organizers should bring something back for development.
I'm sure he's talking about the GTA sponsorship.
Okay, for December.
For December in GH. But then it's the honorable Kwesi Ajman was like, they don't give out cash. They give out support.
But they do.
They do give out cash.
They give some people cash.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I've heard this from Kakra. They give some people.
But
cash.
he was here. He sat in the same chair. This same
They
chair.
give some people some.
He told us
events
that no.
they get support financially.
Ah.
Yeah, some of them.
Some.
Some do. Yeah,
Well.
some do.
What makes some get and some don't?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prayers.
I doubt
Prayers.
prayers.
Does he?
Unimpire Bocha and Nicolas Omania Jambon. What are you talking about?
Then if that's the situation, then Ataka Krakusi lied.
Oh,
The
The man said that they don't give out cash.
I intentionally
He was
asked
here.
Kakra again. Also,
They don't give out cash.
Support
They
some people with
support.
cash.
Maybe it could be outdoor branding,
yes.
visibility.
But that's cash. If they give you
No,
10,000,
they will not give you that cash. They would rather strike a deal with the radio station.
I
or
interviewed DKB, and he told me he was giving cash.
from the GT.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Just about 3 or 4
It's
weeks ago.
control.
DKB said he was giving cash this January, 1st January.
The audio deal.
DKB said money sika at the year comedy show, no, GTA, and it's on record.
Okay. What do you know?
wow. Yo. And you know,
Okay, so this one is another filler from another Somabedi. You said almost every event listed on the December and GE calendar got cash.
Hey.
Almost. So something small to cushion them, maybe to cushion the activities. So
But the man was here. I mean, I'm
maybe
doesn't-
then I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming without
Or maybe he doesn't
Maybe
want to
during
announce it so that
people will come and.
the rush, Charlie.
But me, I have on record DKB telling me that he was giving financial support.
about this country, eh?
this country, I don't know.
I know the material can't change, mommy cash.
Charlie, let's see if someone has won my
Also,
money.
the whole
Star
country-
281 has Kwame, check it out for me.
Was
I
the
don't want to go
whole
over
country is
that
a
money.
crime scene. The whole country. I was here strap baby near forensics bem. Number your investigation. Yeah, tomb. to country nim.
Couldn't answer me. I'm mad now. This country.
Yeah.
I said, Papa, be
The GTA boss sat here and told us that they don't give out cash.
Then maybe another time no money.
But this interview was right last. That was
Yeah, Ben, no.
I
was
spoke
like
with him.
November.
I think.
November.
Was it November?
Yes.
Oh, are you sure?
Just 3 or 4
Maybe
months
It was
ago.
November. Eh? Oh,
The boss told us that they don't give out cash.
Maybe he didn't want to make it up.
maybe.
Because
Okay, let's speak with Harriet. Hold on, please, guys, don't go. Harriet, good morning.
or somebody.
Good morning.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Hi,
And
Sarah.
you?
Fine, thank you. Sarah, happy Valentine's Day in advance or belated.
Same to you.
So, how did you celebrate it?
Oh, you see me with you, Manko baby.
Are you married?
Yes, please.
Okay, I won't ask further questions. Yeah.
And you are what you are here.
Manya line. So now that you have 1,000 Ghana.
It's 500.
Oh, you couldn't get 1,000.
Yes.
Oh,
Me myself, I can't understand. I hear you are saying 1,000.
I wanted to give 1,000.
Hey, it's 500.
Oh, careful.
Oh, info. Yeah.
Okay. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to the money?
I just am about a dream at home. What you see? So on says the card about
But
I see any of my
but Atom.
Hello.
Abba.
About.
And no long talk. No long talk.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. All
Thank
right.
you. God bless you.
God bless you too. Have a lovely day. All right, guys. There's another guy. Oh, okay. Oscar, good morning.
Good morning, Andy Dusty.
Hello, Oscar. Which side
Hello.
are you?
At the moment, I'm at work side.
Work side.
Yeah, please.
Oscar, so cash come today, eh?
Yes, yeah.
Did
Surprisingly.
did you spend money yesterday on Val's Day?
Yeah, a little bit.
So this one, the replacement, full replacement.
How man go do
Quiet. This one, the
I'm
full.
surprised. I'm surprised. I just did traffic inside where I hear say they talk now. I say, "Kai, make I just try to get and see." And I tried just once. No, I just at the drive and I say, "Boom."
Quiet. So you did last minute trying, cry.
I tell you, the moment you finish, I say, "Oh, make I just dial and try. See, I go pick up something out." And I just did it. So
Wow.
thanks so much.
Wow. Okay.
I'm most grateful.
Charlie, don't mention at all. Don't mention. Eh?
The other time I'm sure you be at the rainbow, I wanted to talk to you. I even greeted you.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I met you at UBA Bank, Rainbow Branch.
UBA Bank. Yeah.
Yeah, and I greeted you, but then you were on the phone. I wanted to talk to you because I knew you way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. If you know Kofi Jakwe, he used to work with the multimedia as a marketing.
Oh,
manager or
Kofi,
something.
right.
Yeah, Kofi is my body.
Okay.
I was his close pal those days.
Okay.
But now he has relocated to the United States.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I really know you, but it seems it's been a long time. So.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much. Have a lovely day and enjoy the very best of our programs. Keep trying. I'm sure you'll win more and more. All right, listeners, this